Alrighty then, back to the test. Got the final revelation. Now, how many more was there? I think there was. I'm gonna check real quick. After this, I think it is the test reality check. Uh, no, not that. After this is a testing chamber. Then I'm gonna do secrets of the soul, then reality check. Okay. And let's start a new game. Let's get freaked the fuck out. Gotta make sure the lights are on for that, or lights are off for that. Let's go. I've already played the games. Yes, I have. Thank you. You helped me experience, but yeah, you said the same thing before. Jeez. I have played them. I've already played them. Thank you. I want to see you take time to answer questions. Presented. Even answer. Okay. Huh. Okay, so I just have to be very careful with how I answer. Let me turn that volume down a little bit. Alright. Back to that creepy room, huh? When the sun comes crashing down, and the heroes fade away, when darkness is all around, and there is no light of day, I will come back for you, so that you never feel alone. My spirit will push through, your heart will forever be my home. When the world spirals into abyss, I will be standing there. Your embrace, so long I've missed, my soul, my love, I bear. And when every nerve has been left deadened, and when every nerve has been left deadened, and when every nerve has been left deadened, and every ghost has left its shell, I will bring you back to your heaven as you rescued me from my hell. Holy shit, that one word, that actually wasn't bad. Not sure what it was supposed to mean, but I liked it. And that one word really fucked me up. No matter what happens, I will always love you. Why? Do we have some history with this fucker I don't know about? Choice. Oh no, he's talking to them. Choice and fate. Interesting. You promise? With every ounce of my heart and each droplet of my soul, I swear to you, we are going to find a way out of here. Huh. Wonder what that's about. The testing room. What is that same room? What has changed now? Ooh, those dolls aren't looking good. Still says help. Still got the bloody trails and the paw prints. Alright. Oh, Destiny. I wasn't expecting you so soon. Anime character looking ass. Though I knew that one day we would meet in this room. You see, closely, I've been watching you. Studying every breath and every move. A few of my former colleagues you may have met, and a slew of questions you've answered without regret. I may be similar, but unlike them still. I'll make you swallow the truth like a bitter pill. Oof. Wow, the other two were like leading us down a path, and this fucker is just carrying us and dragging us there, apparently. Jesus. I will peel the emotion from your soul? No. God, why? And make you eat your feelings whole. The questions I ask may be hard to answer, but I will cut the truth from you like a cancer. What the fuck, dude? Why you gotta phrase it like this? Both of us know why you're here. To open up and cast out fear. Yeah, sure. Definitely not just to make content for fucking YouTube, no. Ooh, Discord. Hang on. Yes, I'm very easily distracted. Oh, never mind. That's never mind. Nothing. To open up and cast out fear. To be as honest as you can. to take angel's wing or devil's hand, and in the end we both will know how to escape your undertow. Time is on your side, but mistakes are not. Misanswered questions lead to misery wrought. Take time to think before you decide. Dig deep for the answers that live inside. You may not go back, you may not return. Once a decision is made, into your soul 'tis burned. But before we continue, just know this. Oh, damn. No. Okay. Your dishonesty would be very remiss. If your answers lack the guidance of truth, then your final destination will be rather uncouth. So with that being said, I need your heart's honesty. You can run from yourself, but you can't run from me. Alright, fucker. Now this fucker's starting to scare me. Does have a pretty cool design though, not gonna lie. Imagine this dude chasing you through some dark fucking woods. That scared the shit out of me. God. Now, let the examination begin. Ooh, finally. You ever feel like you just aren't good enough? Going to that immediately. Wow. Wow, guys, that's great. But yes, I think everyone feels like that eventually. Do you feel like you put more effort into friends or relationships than others put back into you? Yes. I'm not insulting Roadkill or Ishi or any of them, but yes. Other people in my life. Do you ever... And no, I'm not dating anyone, so don't try to say anything like that. Do you ever feel like your life is going nowhere? Yes, quite often. Do you ever feel like you're trapped in limbo? Yes, I do. Do you ever feel overwhelmed by seemingly trivial tasks? Oh my god, yes, I overthink everything. Ask me left or right may give me a anxiety attack. Are you sometimes afraid of what your future may hold? Yes. Oh wait, I think I lied on that one. I don't know. Do you believe that your friends always treat you the way you deserve to be treated? Huh. Um, shit. I'm not gonna say people like are treating me horribly, because you know that. No, I mean, all things considered, I'm not an incredible person. I'm not a horrible person, and I'm not treated like either of those. So I'm gonna say yes. Are you afraid of being the last person alive in your social circle? Honestly, no. I mean, everyone constantly goes away from their friends, goes away from others. But in the end, you can always make more friends, always meet more people, so no. I just carry on somehow. Are you afraid of the existence of an afterlife and what that might mean for you? No, I'm not. Well, I'm not afraid of the existence of an afterlife. Uh, or what that means. Like, I mean, if I go to hell, fuck it, I'm going to hell. They can't change it. Well, I could change it, but I wouldn't know where I'm going. It's not that I'm afraid, but I am hopeful that it's something preferable for me. Do you feel as though you're wanted in life? This is a tough one. I have friends that I can say would want me to be around. You know, whether it's playing games with Roadkill, doing things in the real world, whatever it is. But still, I don't know. No feels like the right answer for me. Again, not trying to be rude to Roadkill, Ishi, none of them. Not trying to be rude to anyone in my life. This is just how I feel. Do you ever feel like you just don't belong? Yes, all the time. Do you ever feel like a burden? Yes. I've had to be carried through a lot of games. Have you ever felt left out? Yes. Have you ever felt like a failure? Yes. Have you ever felt like you just weren't attractive enough? Wow, all those questions and now just this shit. But after that, yes, I will say it to anyone who will fucking listen. I'm an ugly motherfucker. Drop something? Okay. Have you ever worked yourself sick? I haven't worked so hard that I became sick, but I have worked while I'm sick, but still I'm saying no. Do you ever have racing thoughts at night that make it difficult for you to go to sleep? Yes, I think everyone does. Are you afraid to ask for help? Yeah. From a young age, I very easily, very quickly learned that I needed to be able to do things on my own because I couldn't trust that someone would be there for me. And even now, I'm afraid to ask for help for a lot of things. Do you feel like people often criticize you? Yes. I get that a lot at work. Do you ever feel judged by your friends or family? Yes. Do you ever wonder what your purpose in life is? No, I don't think people have a purpose. People are just here, they live their lives, and they die. Some people say that sounds horrifying. I'd say it's freeing to not think that there's fate or destiny for you, just thinking that, you just live your life and that's it. That's comforting thought for me. If you could turn back time for any reason, would you? No. Want I try to live my life without regrets, so no, I wouldn't want to change anything because what happened in my past is what turned me into who I am today. You say that you have many regrets in life. Again, I just said I try to live without regrets. I've made many mistakes, done plenty of things that I probably shouldn't have, but at the end of the day, it brought me to where I am. That's what made me who I am, so no. Does meeting new people for the first time make you uncomfortable? Yes, I hate people. I do not like being with people. Does looking out your window at night make you feel uneasy? Well, I work third shift. I'm up at night a lot. So I actually quite like the view of outside at nighttime. It's very calming. Do you sometimes double check that your doors are locked even though you're certain that you've already locked them? No, I do not. I mean, I'll be scared shitless someone's in the house, but half the time I just don't lock the doors. Do you ever feel like life is moving too slow? Yes. Do you ever feel like life's moving too fast? Also, yes. Somehow. Do you feel uncomfortable when you're home alone? No, I love being alone. Well, yeah, it's when I think I'm alone, but I feel like I'm not alone. That's when I'm uncomfortable. Would you consider yourself to be a thoughtful person? Yeah, personally, yes, I would. Would you consider yourself to be superficial? No, of course not. I really don't. Superficial things like money or appearance, I think that's what's superficial about, but I really don't care about stuff like that. Do you ever judge others by the way they look or dress? I will. Like, if you have tattoos on your face or you're wearing clothes with a shit ton of holes in them, shit like that, I'll judge you for. But just because you dress in a casual manner or have a little bit of, or depending on the situation, might judge you if you have dirt on you. I mean, just I won't dress people for like normal shit, but if they have like if people go too far with the way they look or the way they dress, then I start judging. But either way, it says, do you ever? So yes. Would you consider yourself to be high maintenance? No. I think I asked this question before, but seriously, video games, food, and a comfortable place to sit and sleep, and I am fucking set. Have you ever been bullied by someone you care about? I hate to admit it, but I actually do care about my brother, and he was one of the biggest people who would bully me. But, yeah. Have you ever been a bully to someone you care about? Even though I'm 22 years old, I have no fucking clue how to show any kind of affection, whether it's toward a friend or someone I see in a romantic manner. I do not know how to treat people like that. I tend, just to anyone and everyone, I will constantly insult them because I have no idea how to speak to people otherwise. So, yes, it's not that I don't like them. Oh wait, oh my bad, yes. But it's not that I don't like people, it's not that I want to hurt them, I just don't know how else to interact with people. Do you try to keep a low profile to avoid attention from others while in a crowded area? Yes, I shut the hell up, put my hands in my pockets, and just say nothing. Do you actively try to avoid busy places? Yes. I hate people. Would you rather be alone than surrounded by people you care about? Yes, even if it's people I care about, I still hate people. I like being alone. Does making phone calls make you feel uncomfortable? Yes, no, I don't do phones. Are you sometimes afraid to confront people even when they do something that bothers you? Yes. Do you feel uncomfortable when committing to definitive plans for the future? No. I just try to, make sure at some point in time that I know what I'm going to be doing. Do you ever feel like no matter how hard you try, you just can't seem to stay motivated? Yes. Motivation is a very hard thing to come by for me. Do you ever fear that you're failing those who care about you the most? Yes, I do. Does driving a vehicle give you anxiety? No. I drive 10 over the speed limit, fucking spinning my wheels around corners, all the bullshit. So no. Are you afraid of exploring new places by yourself? So it says new places. So I'm thinking like it's talking about like going to a store you've never been before, or a place like that you haven't been before. In that case, no. I'll walk around. I'm not afraid of it. But if it's talking about like an old abandoned church that's simply new to me, then yes. But given exploring new places, I'm going to assume like a newly opened store or something like that. So no. Have you ever carried an object around with you that made you feel more comfortable? No. I used to have a stuffed cat that I really liked. My little sister has it now, but I didn't carry it around with me. I did sleep with it, and this is like when I was a child. Let me clarify that, but I never carried it around. If I told you that I could guess your name correctly right now, would you believe me? No. Fucking do it. Do it. Uh-huh. Well, based on the answers you've provided for me so far, if I were able to take a guess, I would say your name starts with the letter M, doesn't it? No, not even close. That makes sense. Let's be real here. There's literally no way I'd be able to guess your name just by your answers. That would be ridiculous. Besides, all you humans look alike to me anyhow. Just the way he immediately backtracked on all of it as soon as he got one thing wrong. Oh, that's fucking great. Does being around animals bring you a sense of peace? Well, yes, I love animals. Do you sometimes believe your loved ones are lying to you when they say that they care? No. Do you ever feel like you push your loved ones away? Yes, I try to avoid everyone and anyone, so yes, unfortunately. He does a lot of hmming in this. Oh, right. I'm going to have to stop you here. The truth that pours forth is incredibly clear. I hope that you're being honest for your own health. I'm trying to be as honest as I can be. You can try to lie, but you'll be cheating yourself. I'd like to move on to the next phase of the test. A series of pictures to give your brain a rest. You're going to tell me what emotional response they bring out, which will show me what your mind is pondering about. So feast your eyes upon the art, and let me into that precious heart. This dude loves his poetry. I'll be honest, I was never really that into poetry or art, but hey, he likes it. Good on you, man. Alright. Ooh, music change, yay. For starters, shit. What emotion do you feel is most present in this picture? Oh, chaos. I didn't even have to look at the answer choices. Oh god. Drinking the slushy in the back of my mouth is freezing. Oh, it's only getting worse. God damn it. Oh, okay, that's better. Oh, and as for what I dropped, it was a bottle of rum that I'm about to pour into the slushy. Any children, don't do this. The alcohol is not fun and games. It can lead to addiction, and that is very bad for you. Just stay away from it. To anyone and everyone listening, stay away from alcohol if you can, please. Chaos. What word do you feel describes a picture best? I don't know. Yeah, oh, well, chaotic, honestly. Wait, ooh. Looking at these words, though. Trapped, manic, broken, soulful, chaotic, beautiful. Honestly, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's like a fractal or a... No, not a fractal. Like a kaleidoscope image or something. But even then, it just looks broken and chaotic. But there is a pattern to it, so I'm gonna have to say broken more than chaotic. What do you think this picture is called? Chaotic crystals, a portal, soul abduction, a mind of misery, or celestial star? Ooh. Actually, this is a tough one. I don't think it's a portal. Something about that just doesn't look like it. Looks like it's spiraling toward the center. Celestial stare, on the other hand, that actually looks like a pretty good option. I want to go with celestial stare. Very interesting. Again, never cared much for art, but I'm doing what I can, so. Moving on. What emotion do you feel is most present in this picture? Shoot. Anger, depression, joy, chaos, relaxation, or numbness? Not anger, joy, or chaos. I will say depression was one of my first thoughts. Relaxation and numbness, though. I want to say depression. It looks like something's there, but it still feels kind of empty to me. What word do you feel describes this picture best? Stuck, abyss, toxic, demented, life, exotic? Abyss. What do you think this picture is called? Corruption wave, the birthing, blazing soul, destroyer of sense, darkness within. I'm gonna go with darkness within. I see. What the fuck do you see? What are you really getting from this shit? Weird ass fucker. Next we have this one. What emotion do you feel is most present within this picture? See, now this looks like a more joyous thing to me. So yeah, joy. What word do you feel describes this picture best? Glorious. Nah. Twin, mirrored, space, planets, galactic. Definitely looks space in nature, but not planets. I wouldn't say galactic. Things that, no, that actually things that large tend to have a lot of, patterns. See, now, space is pretty good. If it had star, I would definitely go with that, but I want to say, space. What do you think this picture is called? The Vault, Datacron, I See You, Reflection of the Universe, Shattered Worlds. Shattered Worlds looks good to me. Can't wait to figure out that everyone who plays this game just says something completely different. That sounds wonderful. Take a look at this one. Alright. What emotion do you feel is most present in this picture? Well, that's a star. Ooh, has wavy lines, a lot of dark colors and green. Ooh. That's a tough one. I wouldn't say relaxation or numbness. There's too much going on. Not chaos. Ooh, I'm not sure. I really don't know, but anger is looking really appealing, but that's about the best I got for this. What word do you feel describes this picture best? Gateway, staircase, heavenly, unknown, vast, open. Gateway. Gateway, yeah. What do you think this picture is called? Light at the end of the tunnel, the porthole, dimension door, stairway to heaven, the rabbit hole. Dimension door. That's peculiar. Yes, I know, I'm very peculiar. And how about this one? Ooh. that. Actually, believe it or not, I want to say relaxation for that. I don't know why, but I do. What word? Eye, ring, abyssal, darkness, lightning blazing. Darkness. What do you think this picture is called? Nest of Darkness. Actually, yeah, Nest of Darkness. That sounds great, but just read through the rest. The abyssal gaze, shrouded misery, energy crown, darkness forming. Nest of Darkness. I will make a note of that. Are you not noting everything down? What's going on here, man? And this here? Alright. What emotion? Ah. Actually, I want to say joy again. What word? Mask, veil, cyclops, jungle, prismatic, shrouded. Prismatic. A lot of lights. Looks like a lot of refraction. What do you think this picture is called? Mind's eye, force of depth, the masking eye of chaos, a shining light. I see. Now this one. What emotion do you feel is most present in this picture? Anger, depression, joy, chaos, relaxation, numbness. I'm not sure. I don't know why, but I really don't like that they put numbness there. Well, it's not that I don't like it, I just don't like using that word to describe things unless they're like very mute. So I do want to say relaxation though. What word? Planetary collide. That's pretty obvious. Bosoms, wings, feathers, heavenly collide. What do you think this picture is called? Growth seed, Mother Nature's gift, forming earth, we meet again, angelic touch. Angelic touch looks nice. A lot of still. What about this? What emotion do you feel is most present in this picture? That's definitely going to be anger. Jesus. Well, looks like raging fire. What word do you feel describes this picture best? Fury, torment, volcano, brimstone, shattered, or fault? Fury. What do you think this picture is called? Arcing blaze, the world breaks, inferno gate, the shattering, rage incarnate. Inferno gate. That's interesting that you say that. Sounds so interested in me. That's the first. What about this one here? What emotion do you feel is most present in this picture? Wow. Actually, I actually want to say numbness for this one. What word? Cyborg, veil, information, analyzing, monitoring, futuristic. Analyzing. What do you think the picture's called? The data sphere, thought-provoked, incubation of dreams, matrix, watcher, life projector. Thought-provoked. I'll make note of that. Now this one. How many are there, dude? What emotion do you feel is most present? No, I don't like any of these answers for this one. Anger, depression, joy, chaos, relaxation, numbness. I'm sorry, I don't like these. Confusion, that one might work. Let's go with joy. What word do you feel describes this picture best? Ocean, sky, womb, destiny, warp, birth. Warp. What do you think this picture is called? Birthplace of dreams, monolith heart, endless sea, going down, ultraviolet. Monolith heart. Interesting. Take a look at this. So, does he just have like 1,000 pictures that are all this shit or something? What the fuck? What emotion do you feel is most present in this picture? Yeah, chaos fits that pretty well. What word do you feel describes this picture best? Data, broken, eye, disfigured, anarchy, puzzle. Broken. What do you think this picture is called? Deciphering, I broke you. The crystal verse, Planner Zone, Picasso face. The Crystalverse. Huh. We're almost done. Alright. What emotion? Wait, is chaos an emotion? The fuck? Oh, fuck. Joy. What word do you feel describes this picture best? Arc, slime, vapor, melting, drool, viscous. Slime. That looks a lot like slime. What do you think this picture is called? The Jowls of Death, Planet Cradle, Planet Forming, Dark Lights, or the Sludge? The Sludge would work. Interesting choice. Let's see here. What emotion do you feel is most present in this picture? Anger. Anger, definitely. Oh, that's a face. That's a sick looking face. With a long ass nose. What word do you feel describes this picture best? Crown, sword, laser, sunlight, eclipse, solstice. Crown. Yeah, crown works. What do you think this picture is called? Sonic Boom, Red Angel. Red Angel fucking works. Solar Blade, Broken Seal, Disintegration Chamber. Red Angel. Alright then. Just a few more. What emotion do you feel is most present in this picture? Depression. What word do you feel describes this picture best? Cosmic, sphere, eye, beauty, pearl, gorgeous. Pearl. What do you think this picture is called? Who the fuck would I know? Someone else made it. Took me this long to say that? Jesus. Spiral World, Marble of Time, Formless Being, Higher Intelligence, Planar Core. Marble of Time. Give me one moment. Almost finished. Alright, almost finished, yay. What emotion do you feel is most present in this picture? Anger, that's chaos. What word do you feel describes this picture best? Gaseous, chaos, warped, wave, nebula, jungle. Nebula looks good. What do you think this picture is called? Vaporous forms, light breaking, soulless space, leaves, up close, verdant path. Verdant path. Very good. Thank you. Last one. What emotion do you feel is most present in this picture? Nah, depression. What word do you feel describes this picture best? Music, choir, voice, hollow, solitary, void. Hollow, solitary, and void. Let's go with void. I know there's a lot of stuff in there, but I don't know. Void feels right. Sound of silence, empty world, warp, tunnel, notes of harmony, the static field. We'll go with the sounds of silence. I think that about wraps it up. Sweet. Your answers have been documented well. I fucking hope so. Deep into your subconscious they dwell. Oof. But I am not finished with you just yet. There's still some truths that have yet to be met. God, I can't read. As a matter of fact, this is only the start. What? How long is this? We will have a great deal of fun before we part. I don't know what the fuck your kind of fun is, Destiny. Let me challenge you on another level still. I will pick your brain until I get my fill. Next set of questions will test your conscience more. And again, your honesty I do implore. Let us begin. 1 year, you're running a little low on funds to purchase presents around the holidays, so you decide to spend $1 and get everyone in your family a lottery ticket. You give each of them their own lottery ticket and wish them the best of luck. The drawing is held and one of your family members hits the jackpot, but it's someone who you don't really get along with and just bought a present for out of moral obligation. They plan to keep the money for themselves as if you feel like it was their ticket. How does this make you feel? Angry, they should share the prize. No, you did give them that, but still. Jealous, I regret buying them a ticket. I wouldn't regret it. I mean, it's money. Someone won money. That's good. Happy, good for them. I'm glad they won. No, if they said it was someone you don't really get along with, so I wouldn't really just be thinking, "Yay, you won! Yay!" I would just be thinking, "God damn it!" But more of indifferent. That's that's how it goes. It's just how it is. Very well. And what would you wish to do in this situation? Try to steal their ticket for myself, destroy their ticket so no one gets it, get them killed so I inherit the money. Let them be happy with their winnings. Just let them be happy. If the roles were reversed and you were given a winning lottery ticket, would you share the money with your least favorite family member who bought you the ticket in the first place? Ooh, who's my least favorite family member? Huh. Never really had that thought before. Yeah, probably. I just couldn't just like single someone out and just say, nah, you don't get anything, especially if they got it for me. So no, I couldn't. Now you're walking through a forest and you come across a black suitcase, and inside the case there rests $1 million. Alongside the money there lies a bloodstained note with only one word written on it. The note simply says, "Don't." How does this make you feel? Scared, there's blood in there. Anxious, what if someone comes for the money? Excited, I'm about to be rich. Indifferent, none of my business. Well, I would actually be excited for the money. I mean, someone just says don't. I mean, what does that mean? I don't know. So, yeah, I'm about to be rich. And what would you wish to do in this situation? Grab the suitcase, run back to my car, take as much money as I can hold and leave the rest, call the police, let them know about the suitcase, leave the suitcase alone and move along. Grab the suitcase, run back to my car. If the note wasn't covered in blood, would it change your decision at all? No. Interesting. I mean, I said I'd take the money. Of course not. Devil appears in your room at night while you're alone and just about to fall asleep, and tells you that he has a special one-time offer for you. Ooh, one time. In exchange for your soul and eternal damnation, he will let you choose from one of 3 glorious bargains. He has not told you what those bargains are yet. How does this make you feel? Scared, the devil is in my room. Suspicious, I don't think the devil truly exists. Intrigued, I wonder what he's willing to offer me. Angry, I want him out now. Intrigued, honestly. I mean, the devil shows up just, hey, I have a special deal just for you. Limited time offer. I'm be pretty fucking interested because I want to know. Why does the devil care so much? The devil then goes on to assure you that whether or not you believe him to truly be the devil, he surely is, and to prove his point, he demonstrates magnificent magical prowess, and drags you to hell for a split second before transporting you back to your bedroom. In that second, you feel a lifetime of pain and suffering in the most unimaginable ways possible. He then goes on to tell you of his offers in exchange for your soul to see if you can strike a bargain. Which of these would you choose in exchange for your soul, if any? All the wealth and power in the world, you'll never age, but can still die from physical injury. You can bring one person back from the dead. I wouldn't sell my soul to the devil. Well, if he lets me see a lifetime of pain and misery that I would be subjected to for an eternity after I die, I'm not selling my soul. Fuck that. I mean, there's a chance I could end up down there anyway, but I'd rather not make it a certainty. If the devil offered you a deal of some other kind, would you accept it in exchange for eternal damnation? A deal of some other kind? Well, see, in this, the devil tends to use like a promise of worldly things. Trying to get you to fall for one of the 7 deadly sins and go after all these worldly items and you damn yourself to hell. So, no. I don't want a deal from the devil. He can only get me worldly items. But if the devil's there, kind of proves that there's an afterlife, and I'd rather have the best chance of not going to eternal damnation. So, yeah, no. I see. Really? Do you? I mean, I can see a vague outline of your face right here, but I don't even know if you actually have eyes. Civilization is about to come to an end as a plague sweeps the globe, turning everyone who perishes into mindless zombies who hunger for living flesh. Ooh, zombie apocalypse. You watch as everyone you know becomes gravely ill and turns, except for 5 of your close friends and family. How does this make you feel? Incredibly sad. I don't want the world to end. Excited. I've always fantasized about a zombie apocalypse. I actually have. Yes, I would love a zombie apocalypse. That sounds wonderful. I mean, if I die, then I'm dead and I don't have to live in this world. If I survive, then I'm in a world of zombies and don't have to worry about the IRS. Scared. I don't know if I could survive for long. Indifferent. This is life now. I'd be excited. If you knew the zombie apocalypse was coming in 10 years from now and you could prevent it from happening, would you? Yeah, I might like it, but not everyone does. I can't really just fuck up the whole world just because I want to do something, so yeah. Interesting. Ooh. You've been working at a company for 10 years and you've been promised a very important and incredibly lucrative promotion. However, someone hired only a number of weeks ago has just been promoted to the position that you were promised. Your boss essentially tells you tough luck and that maybe one day you'll get the position that he had to promote the other employee as a favor for a friend. How does this make you feel? Angry, I was promised that promotion. Jealous, that promotion should have been mine. Betrayed, I can't trust my own employer. Indifferent, everything happens for a reason. Bitch, I'd be pissed. That's some bullshit right there. I'd be pissed. Actually, I've had something similar but not quite extreme happen to me. You know, in the place I work, we're told like you start here, then move up, then move up. Well, I started at the bottom. The next spot I was supposed to go to, you know, I was supposed to go to that position when that guy left. And he had left the position. They brought in someone outside and hired them on straight to that position. I was pissed about that. So yeah, pissed. You've also learned a few secrets about the company that could be disastrous if they were to escape, such as the fact they haven't been properly reporting their income for the last decade. Well, sound the place I worked, you know, it wouldn't have been that big a deal since I had only been working there, a little over a year at the point that happened. But if I had been there 10 years and some shit like that happened, oh, I'd be pissed and I would definitely fuck with them. What do you wish to do in this situation? Threaten to report my boss for fraud, quit my job and look for new employment, sabotage new employee to get them fired? Nothing. You win some, you lose some. I'd probably threaten my boss. If the roles were reversed, If the roles were reversed and you were hired and promoted as favor over someone more deserving, would you accept the position? Well, yeah, I want to make some money, so yeah. I see. Very interesting. Really. You're home alone at night, cooking food in your kitchen, and you turn around to realize that someone is watching you through your window in the darkness. All the windows around me are covered, so they have their face and hands pressed up against the window, and they make direct eye contact with you before turning and running out of sight around the other side of the house. How does this make you feel? Scared. Where the fuck they go? Anxious. I don't know what's about to happen. Secure. I'm ready to handle whatever is coming. Protective. I need my family to be okay. Well, in this situation, what I would do, I would grab my gun, you know, just a little 9mm pistol, put the magazine in, safety off, chamber around, and then I'm ready to kill a bitch. But before any of that, I would, you know, call the cops, make sure I have, you know, the authorities on the way, because I'm not about to shoot someone when there are possibly other options. So, yeah, probably scared. That's pretty fucking scary. What do you think you do in this situation? Lock the doors, call the police, grab the nearest weapon in the house and prepare myself, check to see if everyone in the house was safe, run out of the house and go to the neighbors. The first 3 in that order, not the last one. I don't know why the fuck I'd go to my neighbors. But, for the sake of this, lock the doors and call the police. If the face you saw in the window was the face of a supernatural entity and not of a human being, would your answers change at all? Well, I mean, it says if it was the face of a supernatural being, I likely wouldn't recognize the face. And even if it was, I still wouldn't know what the fuck to do. But if they were real, I would assume there's some like secret agency or some like group of people out there that fight this shit. And I would call the cops hoping that they would, get tipped off, or, the cops would show up and be able to do something about it. So, no. I'm going to present you with some more potential scenarios, but I'm going to ask for more simplistic answers as a result. Here we go. Not feeling all too well, so you decide to go to the doctor. The doctor runs a series of tests and gets back to you shortly after to announce some grave news. It turns out that you've contracted an incredibly rare illness that there's currently no cure for. Oh, that's not good. This illness causes complete body paralysis within 6 months of contraction, meaning that in less than half a year from now, you will be rendered unable to move, blink, talk, or any form of expression whatsoever. You will need to be kept alive on a feeding tube, and you'll never be able to communicate with anyone else ever again, just being kept alive on machines in a vegetative state. I have told plenty of people this, and it is true. If I am in that state and there is no chance for me to wake up ever, then pull the fucking plug, kill me. I don't want to live my life like that. But if there is a reasonable chance I could be up and about and walking around, I'd say give it, about maybe 2 months. If I'm still not up and walking around, then pull the plug. Would you want to be kept alive in that state, or would you rather have the plug pulled than when that happens? Pull the fucking plug. Let me die. I don't want to live off of machines. How would you like to spend the last 6 months of your life while still mobile? Spending it with my friends and family, pursuing all the dreams I hadn't yet accomplished, making the world a better place while I can. I'd wallow in self-pity and probably want to die. Spend it with friends and family. Yeah. Why not? There are diseases out there that can put you in that sort of unfortunate situation. Does knowing this motivate you to do things you've never done before and pursue more from life, or do you feel relatively unaffected by the knowledge that this could potentially happen to you at any point in time? Bitch, I could get run over and killed fucking today. I mean, with where I live, there's drive-bys every now and again, and I live in a house that used to be occupied by drug dealers, or drug users, or both, actually. So, I could very well just die by someone shooting this place up, not realizing that the ones they're looking for aren't here. So, considering that I could die at any day, everyone can die any day, I would keep living my life how I want to, because in the end, this is how I want to live my life. It motivates me to strive for a better future. It doesn't really change anything for me. Yeah, it doesn't change anything for me. This is how I want to live my life. This is how I'm going to live my life. You have a pet dog whom you've raised since its birth. 3 years have passed, and it's the best dog you've ever had. You love it like it's your own child, and one day he runs away in the middle of the night chasing after a wild animal in the darkness. You search everywhere for your dog, but no matter what you do, you can't seem to make any progress. About a month passes, and you still haven't seen any trace of your four-legged friend, until one morning you awaken to the sound of a familiar barking. You rush outside to find that your elderly neighbor in his late 80s is out on his front lawn, joyously playing with your dog. He has named the beast Johnny, and him and your dog seem to be having the time of their lives. You rush over there and hug your dog, and he excitedly licks your face. Your neighbor says, "Johnny's a good boy, isn't he? I lost him when I was just a boy about your age, but he's come back. Johnny's come back and we're together again." Come to find out, your elderly neighbor is suffering from dementia, recently brought on by the stress and heartache of losing his wife, just a couple of months prior to finding your dog. This dementia has caused him to believe that your dog, Johnny, is his old dog from his childhood, coming back into his life to make him happy and keep him company. The dog seems to be in great shape, very happy and well looked after, and you know that telling the old man that it isn't really his dog and that it's your dog would break his heart and crush him. Would you break the news to him that it isn't his dog and take Johnny home with you, or would you let him keep the dog and choose to visit him daily to play and go for walks? I couldn't do that to an old man. I'd probably just wait for him to forget about the dog or something like that. Yeah, I'm sure I'd have an opportunity, but I wouldn't be able to break the old man's heart. Not directly, at least. So I would let the old man keep the dog until I had a chance. Yes, it makes me sad. I love dogs. I've already seen 2 of them that I love die. Well, I didn't see it, but still. Very sad days. Can you imagine yourself in the old man's position, being so alone in life and finding one thing that makes you feel less alone and potentially having to face it being ripped away from you once again? No, I can't. I really can't. Next question. Let's say that you were viciously murdered by a serial killer and you fell for one of their traps as they lured you in and made you their latest victim. Now, let's say that you're given a unique opportunity in the afterlife as you return as a spirit to roam the earth. However, you're bound to 2 potential options and only 2. You can either choose to haunt your assailant and make his life miserable, hopefully foiling his plans to kill in the future and potentially save lives in the process, or you can choose to spend your time as a spirit amongst your still living family, friends, and guiding them in positive ways to make their lives better. So, I wouldn't want to hang around my family and friends because, in that situation, you've already died. They need to move on. You can't just be hanging around, even if you are just there in spirit. That doesn't seem right to me. But trying to haunt the assailant, trying to, screw up his kills or get him killed or get him arrested, anything, that sounds fucking wonderful. Yeah, fuck that guy. You're bound to whichever option you choose until either your family and friends are no longer living or your killer is no longer living. You cannot choose both. Which one would you choose? I would choose to haunt my killer. Do you think you have what it takes inside you to drive your killer insane and push him over the edge? Yes, I do. Yes. Do you believe this scenario is possible? Yes. Everyone has their breaking points. If this situation happened to a friend or family member and they were viciously killed, which situation would you rather them choose? Well, I'll be honest, I do not want any of my dead relatives watching over me. That sounds very creepy. So, I'd rather they haunted the killer. Yeah, no offense, but... One night you go to sleep and get a good rest that feels like the best sleep you've ever had. You wake up in an unfamiliar room, in an unfamiliar bed. You look in the mirror, and you hardly recognize yourself. You look as though you've aged 20 years. There's a sticky note on the television screen that says press play. So you oblige. And you oblige the note and hit the play button to reveal a message that has been left for you by all of your friends and family that are still alive and well, though they all seem to be 20 years older as well. So what is this? What was the movie called? 50 First Dates? Is this pretty much that? They explain to you that every single day for the last 20 years you've repeated the same day over and over again. Due to severe head injury, your memory doesn't last more than 24 hours, so each day when you sleep, all recollection of what took place 24 hours prior is wiped entirely. Your loved ones have made a video for you to let you have a say in your potential future. You have the option of either watching this video every single day so you know what's going on and can continue to progress your life even though you won't have any recollection of it, or you can choose to continue living as you had been, repeating the same day over and over again and living in ignorant bliss. Which would you choose to do? If you watch a video every day, then you know how much time has passed. You would know all this stuff, but you'd also know that you're missing 20 years of your life. But if you go on unknowing, then every day you wake up in a place you don't recognize, not knowing what the fuck is going on, and not knowing who the person in the mirror is. That seems like it'd be horrible. So I would rather watch the video every day. Would you be upset if your family kept the truth from you for 20 years even though they felt like it was for your own good? No. I mean, even if they told me, which honestly they probably would have told you a few times, but even if they did, what fucking good would it have done? So no, I wouldn't be mad. There's not much of a point in it. If your best friend was in this situation, would you make a video for them telling them the truth? Would you repeat every day exactly the same for them in order to keep them happy, never letting them know the truth? I would make a video telling them the truth. I would let them live in ignorant bliss forever. I would make a video telling them the truth and then once again give them the option. I would take note of your answer. You've come to find through frantic digging in the attic and the reading of old files and newspapers that your parents are famed psychologists. You've also come to find that they aren't really your parents. In fact, they're not even related to you at all. From what you can gather through your new discoveries, a story tells of a young child who developed psychotic tendencies and went into a trance before murdering their parents in a tragically brutal way. Jesus. However, that child suffered so much trauma from the event of the loss of their parents, once the trance had worn off, that they repressed the memory of their parents' deaths, blocking it completely from their mind. 2 psychologists took the child into treatment and performed studies against the child's knowledge, raising that child to be a fully functional adult, while playing the role of the child's real parents to further gather data and potentially help that child avoid a terrible life in the process. You are that child. Would you resent your parents? I mean, no. They're trying to help you despite the fact that you actually killed your actual fucking parents. So that's pretty fucking noble, so no. Would you be grateful that they gave you a second chance at life? Yes, of course. It's either that or be in the system process, whatever you want to call it. That doesn't sound like fun. Would you feel betrayed by your parents? No, you betrayed your parents. You killed your fucking parents. Come on. Would you confront your parents by the articles you found? Yes, I'd want to know more. If you were in your parents' position, would you do the same for a child in a similar situation? No, they killed their parents after going into a psychotic trance. I'm not taking that risk. You can fuck off. I have one final scenario for you before we move on. Is it almost that time already? Aw, and it went so quickly. The end of the world has come and gone, and all that is left are post-apocalyptic soldiers roaming the lands, combing through towns, and laying waste to any survivors in their past in hopes of claiming their equipment for themselves in order to survive this harsh, barren wasteland known as planet Earth. That sounds about right. Get in good with the large colony of soldiers and spend about 6 months with them before they decide that you're not pulling your weight, and in order to save the very few food rations they have left, they exile you from the compound and send you out to fend for yourself. You decide to venture into a neighboring town in hopes of finding food that was left behind by raiders, and it only takes you about a day and a half before you strike gold. A hidden underground bunker stockpiled to the brim with enough food to feed an entire colony for a year. Now you have a few choices to make. Would you go back to the colony and tell them about the bunker, or would you stay in the bunker all by yourself? I'd have to go back and tell them. I wouldn't be able to just keep it all for myself. Say I'm not pulling my weight. Shit, I'm pulling my fucking weight now. They can go fuck themselves. But yeah, I'd have to say something about that. I couldn't just let people starve and try to eat all that by myself. If you could choose to only tell some of the soldiers about the bunker and let them in so you could lead a new colony but exile the soldiers who exiled you, would you do it? Yeah, that sounds better, because then, you have people who didn't want to throw you out, and those are the only people there. Makes it less likely for you to be thrown out, and plus, now you have people who would be, a bit more, loyal to you, that people who like you more, because, you helped them. So, yes, that actually sounds better. If you were to lead a new colony, would you build it based on savagery and raiding, or would you build it based on sharing and compassion? Sharing and compassion won't get you far for shit. I'm sorry. But savagery and raiding, that's just gonna get people to hate you. Savagery and raiding. In a post-apocalyptic world, that's your best option for survival. I'm sorry. If you were the leader of the colony that exiled you, except it was you who exiled someone else and who wasn't pulling their weight, And that person just so happened to find themselves in a similar situation where they found a jackpot worth of food in an underground bunker, but they refused to share with you and the colony. Would you raid them and steal it for yourselves? Or would you let them keep what they found? It's apocalyptic world. It's survival of the fittest at that point. I'm sorry, but that's my shit now. Very interesting. Well, that wraps up this portion of the test, but I need more from you before I allow you to rest. No, that's actually quite the coincidence. I'm going to sleep after this. A choice here, a choice there. Which would you rather? Moral dilemmas abound from what I can gather. And you will answer clearly, crisp, and concise. Will you be selfish, or is your conscience of ice? I don't fucking know. In just mere moments from now, we both shall see the difference between who you are and who you wish to be. Let us begin. Would you rather abandon the person you love the most, or be abandoned by the person you love the most? I don't want to be abandoned, but at the same time, I don't want to abandon other people. So if it's the choice between getting hurt myself or hurting someone else, I'd prefer if I was the one getting hurt. That's how it is. I don't know why, but would you rather have friends in high places who could get you anything you wanted but didn't necessarily care about you, or friends who couldn't give you anything because they feel a deep personal bond with you? But they feel a deep personal bond with you. Friends with a stronger bond. Would you rather find $10,000 and get to keep it for yourself, or find $20,000 but have to split it 4 ways with your closest friends and family? Split $20,000, $5,000 for 4 people, or $10,000 for myself? Yeah, I'm gonna go with the $20,000. I'd love to help out my family. Would you rather cheat on your partner but never get caught, or know that your partner cheated on you but have no way of proving it? Get cheated on with no evidence to prove it. Because even with no evidence to prove it, there are ways you can, just end things, just get away from the situation. But cheating on them and not getting caught, that just makes me feel guilty as shit. Would you rather get rich through illegal means, or be poor but live an honest life? Rich but live a dishonest life. I'm sorry, but living honestly and sincerely, that's great. That is a wonderful ideal, but it's not something I'd want to go through. I'd rather be rich. I try not to, it's not that I value the money that much, but all the things I could do with the money, like I love building models. Think about how many models I could buy. I love games. Think about how many games I could buy. I'd rather be rich. Sorry. Would you rather press a button that would kill your favorite pet, or press a button that would kill your favorite family member? What the fuck? Okay, first off, what the fuck? Second, why? And third, I'm sorry, Lilith. You are my favorite. You're a snake, and you don't really do much. I'm not gonna kill my favorite family member. I'm sorry, I can't do that. You're fucking dead. I'm sorry, Lilith. I'm sorry. Would you rather get fired from a high-paying job, or have to fire your friends from a high-paying job? I'd rather get fired, because I've talked to my friends about situations they're in and shit, and I couldn't do that. I have ways of dealing with my shit. I couldn't do that to them. So, alright. Would you rather sleep with your step-sibling, or sleep with your best friend's partner? Pretty sure my best friend's partner is his right hand. Maybe his left. Maybe that's side chick. I don't know. Oh, shit. Fuck. Oof. I mean, I'm 22, even if it is a step sibling. The step. So it's not that I'm fucking weird, but I just don't want to betray my friends like that. Would you rather save your best friend from a certain death and let 1,000 strangers die, or save 1,000 strangers and let your best friend die? Sorry, friend, but there's more strangers than you, and I'd rather save 1,000 people. Sorry. Would you rather get free food for the rest of your life or rescue a starving child from a third world country? Uh, Rescue a starving child from a third world country. Yeah. Not everyone doesn't need to starve, and I don't need free food forever. Would you rather be rich but without family or poor but with family? Hmm. You know what? How about this? Rich without family, because then I could get all the shit I want, and if I'm, rich, I could probably help out, those poor families that could use some help. I could help them out. So, rich without family. I love my family, but that sounds better to me. Would you rather have to steal food for the rest of your life in order to eat, or steal enormous amounts of money from wealthy but have to destroy the money immediately after? Hmm. Steal from the rich. Fuck the rich. Oh, my phone's going off. Okay. Would you rather serve 4 years in the military during wartime or move to a third world country and never be allowed to return home? Serve 4 years in the military. I may die, but I would like to serve my country. However, I did try that before, and now my legs are fucked up. I didn't even get out of basic either. That's how fucked that whole situation is. But yeah, military. Would you rather always be traveling 10 miles above the speed limit or 10 miles per hour below the speed limit? Well, where I live, I always, pretty much always drive 10 miles above, so 10 miles above. Would you rather never have sex for the remainder of your life or have to have sex every day in order to stay alive? Yeah, just never have sex. I mean, honestly, I don't like physical contact with people, and I'm a lonely bastard, so that second one, I'd die fucking today. So, never have sex again? Oh, I haven't done it to begin with, but still. Would you rather be addicted to hardcore drugs for 10 years but make full recovery, or addicted to alcohol for the rest of your life? Shit. So now my father was an alcoholic and a drug addict. I don't want to do either one. But those drugs, they can fuck you up. Alcohol can too, but I think I can handle my alcohol. I'm gonna have to say that. Would you rather live to be 200 years old in a perfectly preserved youthful body and have to watch your friends and family die around you, or live to be 70 before your friends and family? Oh, yeah, or live to be 70 but die before your friends and family. Huh. Live to be 70 and die before my loved ones, because that means all of my loved ones would still have another, 48 years to live minimum, so they don't have to worry about dying. That's fucking wonderful. Living to be 70 doesn't sound too bad. I mean, after that, it seems to be pretty fucking downhill, so yeah, 70. Would you rather sacrifice all your friends in order to survive, or sacrifice both of your parents? Sacrifice friends or sacrifice parents? Sorry, I couldn't do that to my mom, so friends. But first, now that I think about it, from what I've heard, it seems like after 40, everything's downhill. I think 70 is pretty much the end of that hill, then it's a straight fucking plummet. So yeah, I still stand by my answer. Um, I'd rather sacrifice all of my friends. Yeah, sorry, but I love my mom too much. Would you rather get acknowledged for work that you didn't do, or work hard for the rest of your life but not receive any praise for it? Didn't do work. Get a. I mean, there shit for a while now. I've been working hard without any recognize, so I can keep going with that. Would you rather punch a nun or get punched by a nun? What is it with you and punching nuns? Why? I'd rather get punched by a nun. I'm not going to just punch a woman of faith. No. God. Would you rather lose all of the money you've earned this year, or lose all of the memories you've gained this year? I mean, my memory's pretty shit, but at the end of the day, that money could be gone in a second. Those memories are gonna last a hell of a lot longer. And it's only March, so I'd rather lose all the money. Would you rather flip a coin for a chance to win $20 or immediately win $10? I mean, it's $20, so 50-50 chance. Yeah, I'll take the 20. I'll take the chance. Would you rather know how you die or know when you die? When? Because if you know how, you're constantly going to be watching for that situation. But if you know when, then you know that you really don't have to worry about death until that shows up. So when? Would you rather be blind but able to see crystal clear underwater or be deaf always? Hmm. Uh. Shit. Now, I love music and I love TV. But I also love video games, but I love the music in video games, so sight and hearing are both important to me. I am a certified scuba diver, but I don't do that often, so I'm gonna say be permanently deaf because there are ways around not being able to hear things. So deaf. Would you rather give up all internet and social media but be able to travel the world for free, or have the best internet in the world for free but never leave your house? How long? It doesn't say I have to give up internet and social media forever, but I could travel the world. But then again, if I travel the world, I wouldn't really know what the fuck to do. So never leave home. Might make it hard to make money, but hey. Would you rather walk barefoot across a bed of hot coals or walk barefoot through a pitch black snake infested corridor? The coals might hurt, but the snakes will likely kill, so coals. Would rather be the judge who sentences people to death or the executioner in charge of killing them. So be the one to decide whether a person lives or dies, or be the one who actually kills them. So now, if you're the judge, you could just, you could hide behind the mask of, I'm not actually killing them, but that's a thinly veiled lie. But if you're the executioner, you could just say, I'm just following orders. But again, that's still pretty fucked. There are plenty of people throughout history who were just following orders and did some pretty fucked up shit. I'd rather. Fuck. You know what? Having the power of controlling someone's life, you know, essentially holding someone's life in your hands, that's a bit much. That. You know what? Actually, yes. The judge. I'd rather be the judge. Because then I could be fairly lenient. Again, trying to stay away from the death penalty. But if there's someone who's really fucked up, like pedophiles, I could just say, shoot them in the head now. That'd be fucking great. So I'd want to be the judge. Fuck yeah. Would you rather have a witch cast a nasty hex on you so you always have bad luck, or be haunted by a demon intent on possessing you? Hmm. Haunted by a demon seeking possession. That sounds like fun. Bad luck. That just seems like you're gonna be driven mad by the tiniest, most insignificant little things happening constantly would just drive you mad, and that's what I feel like would happen. So, haunted by a demon. That sounds exciting and maddening. So, would you rather be married to someone incredibly beautiful who doesn't find you attractive, or be married to someone whom you're not even remotely attracted to, but they find you incredibly attractive? Well, for me, it's like the whole beauty is in the eye of the beholder, or some people say, be, beauty or pretty is only skin deep, shit like that. So, but physical attraction isn't something I really care about that much. So, married someone I'm not attracted to. Would you rather work in a high paying job that you despise or a low paying job that you love doing? Well, I hate jobs in general. I mean, who the fuck doesn't? But, so, yeah, the high paying job. At least I'll get the money out of it. Would you rather walk a mile home wearing nothing but a pair of socks, or be fully clothed but have to walk 100 miles to get home? Walk 1 mile, because that's 20 minutes of being fucking embarrassed and scared shitless. But whereas, 100 miles, that's gonna take fucking forever. My feet my legs, everything would hurt like a bitch by the end of that. So walk 1 mile. Would you rather find $5 in your pocket or have to grab $100 out of a public toilet? Takes $100 out of a public toilet. It might be a public toilet, but those things can't have a tendency to be fairly clean. And plus, at least in the United States, a lot of the money is fairly, strong. It can keep its own for a little while. So $100, you can clean it. Would you rather have 100 of your favorite books but never watch a movie again, or have 100 favorite movies but never read a book again? I don't read much. I don't like the silence. I like movies and shit. So I'd give up books. Yeah, I do like books. I do like reading. I do it every now and again, not often, but yeah. Would you rather always be 20 minutes late to everything or 2 hours early to everything? Being 20 minutes late, that's a great way to lose your job. Being 2 hours early, you're losing a lot of fucking time. So, 20 minutes late. Would you rather find a dead body or be witness to a deadly assault? I'd rather find a dead body, 'cause at least I wouldn't see it happen. Wait, and back to the whole, like, being 2 hours early or 20 minutes late. I mean, you could just say to your boss, I can never be anywhere on time. I have to be 20 minutes late. Like, just explain this as much as you can. And then just sit there and tell me, so, hey, can you tell me that I need to be here 20 minutes before I actually do? Could you do that for me? Okay. I'd rather find a dead body, yeah. Would you rather be able to change your past or see what the future holds for you? Wouldn't want to change my past, but I would want to know what the future holds. I guess. It's better than being able to change my past, because then I might try to do too much. I'd rather have one great friend. Would you rather have one great friend or 100 mediocre friends? One great friend, because I'm absolutely horrible with names, and mediocre friends don't sound like fun. Would you rather lose all your teeth or lose one day off your life every time you kiss someone? I have already had half of my teeth extracted, and by the end of the month, I'm gonna have the rest extracted. So I'd rather lose all of my teeth, because that's happening either fucking way. Would you rather win the lottery and lose a ticket before you can collect your money, or see your worst enemy win the lottery? I don't want to have to see good shit happen to someone I hate. And I know, given what happened earlier, this kind of goes against it, but I'd rather win the lottery and lose my ticket. Yeah, I'm sorry, but that's just how it is. Would you rather find true love or have your dream job? Now that's a hard one. No, it's really not. I mean, whether it's my dream job or not, if it pays well, I'll fucking deal with it. But I'd rather find true love. That sounds nice. Would you rather have a pause button for life or a rewind button? Oof. I'd rather have a rewind button, because do you know how many things you just simply go back and retry, trying to, get what you want? And again, I know that goes against what I was saying about not having regrets and not, changing my past. But I'm like doing it in the moment when you don't really know much about the future. That sounds nice. Would you rather drown to death in gasoline or be boiled to death in water? What the fuck? So I've heard that drowning is one of the most painful things there is. Gasoline would probably make it worse. But boiled to death in water, Jesus, that sounds fucked. I'd rather drown, sorry. Would you rather make a new friend every day or get $100 a day for doing nothing but never have friends again? $100 times, let's say, an average of 30. That's 30,000 a month. But I can't have a friend. It says make a new friend every day, but it doesn't say how long they stay friends. So I'd say make a new friend. Just, hey, you're my friend. All right, bye. I'll never see you again. That I could do that. Would you rather die to save your family or sacrifice your family to save yourself? Give my life to save my family. I'm not gonna sacrifice my whole family for myself. Fuck no. Would you rather always be hated by those closest to you for something you didn't do, or have hurt everyone you care about, but they'll never find out it was you? Oh, fuck. I'd rather hurt everyone I love without being blamed, because at least then, I could, like try to comfort them and just say, hey, it's gonna be okay. It was me, but I didn't want to do it. I was kind of forced to do it. I'm not telling them that, but, that one, it seems like I could live with them, or live with that. Would you rather sleep with your worst enemy or sleep with someone who you know has many incurable STDs? My worst fucking enemy. I ain't fucking on my life forever. Would you rather only eat food you don't like or give up all liquids except for water? No more alcohol, no more tea, no more soda, or only eat food I dislike? I mean, if you only eat food you dislike, you'd eventually have a taste for it. But, I mean, in general, eventually you just ignore tastes you don't like, so I couldn't only drink water. I'm sorry, that's too boring. Would you always listen to music at max volume or always listen to music just above the lowest volume? Max volume. I love loud music. Hell yeah. Would you rather meet your hero and find out that they don't like you or never meet your hero at all? Never meet my hero at all. There's a whole fucking saying that says never meet your hero. I mean, what the? Would you rather never have a pet for the rest of your life or never have friends for the rest of your life? Never have pets. I tend to ignore them more than my friends. Sorry, Lilith. At least I feed you. And that's the only pet that's really mine. So I'm not saying at least I feed her unlike the others, but I do feed her. I do give her some attention, but it's a snake. They don't really like attention that much. Would you rather live in excruciating pain for the rest of your life or live pain-free, but everyone you know and love will live in excruciating pain for the rest of their lives? I'd rather be the one in excruciating pain. I have some pain right now. It's not excruciating, but if it's, my pain gets worse or they're constantly in pain, yeah, let it get worse for me. Thank you for answering my questions, but we are not done yet. How much longer is this gonna take? What, are you trying to double the time of the first one? Jesus. For we have made it through many categories except for one. Ooh. The final questions will be from deep within. I want to see your soul. I don't know why I started doing the voice. I'm gonna keep doing it. It's fun. I want to see your heartbeat quicken. I want to learn all that you know. I want to see what makes you think. I want to know what makes you tick. I want to know your darkest truths. I want to know what makes you sick. I want to expel the truth from yourself. I want to feed on your precious fate. I want to learn all of your love and bathe in all your hate. So one last time, we sit together as we await the final revelation. Hey, look, you said it! God, I can only think of that fucking Peter Griffin show when he's in the movie theater. Damn. They said it. These are the last questions I have. The last examination. I thought that was the next game. What was it? Oh, no. Never mind. My bad. Take your time. Do think hard. Savor every moment dearly. For when I am finally finished with you, you will see it all ever so clearly. Ooh. And here we go. Alright. Choose one of the words that you feel resonates with you the most in this very moment. Morbid, destructive, insane, unclean, volatile, and petulant. I don't know what impetulant means, but I want to say insane because I'm sitting here talking to myself in an empty fucking room. So, choose one of these words that you feel resonates with you the most in this very moment. Curious, intrigued, fascinated, interested, inquisitive. No, not interested, but intrigued, yes. Do you ever lie to those who are closest to you? Yes, everyone lies to everyone. I try not to lie, but I'm not going to say I don't because everyone lies eventually. Have you ever hurt someone whom you know didn't deserve it? Yes, I'm sure I have hurt plenty of people. Have you ever lost your temper when you know you shouldn't have? Yes, I have. I did that like 2 weeks ago. Have you ever intentionally hurt an animal? No. Well, shit, yes. I've actually killed a snake before. It was a little rattlesnake in this neighborhood full of kids and dogs and cats. Could have just thrown it into the nearby woods, I know. But no, there was too much around. I couldn't. Didn't want any of them getting hurt. Have you ever blamed someone for something that you know they didn't do? No, I haven't. Why would I do that? Ah, shit. I've done it jokingly, but not seriously. Have you ever abandoned a pet? No, never. Have you ever abandoned a loved one in their time of need? No, I would never. Have you ever stolen something from someone that you cared about? Yes, I have, unfortunately. Have you ever broken something to spite someone that you cared about? No. Why would I do that? Have you ever played the victim in a situation even though you hadn't been wrong? No. What? Have you ever had romantic feelings for someone who wasn't your partner while you were in a relationship? No. I've only ever been in one relationship that lasted 2 fucking months. That's it, so no. Have you ever wished for the death of someone who had wronged you? No. Have you ever wished for the death of a loved one? No. If you knew that writing someone's name on a piece of paper could instantly cause their death, would you write down anyone's name? I'm sure I could find a few people, yes. Do you feel like you could spend more time with your loved ones than you currently do? Oh, I could. I very well could, yeah. Have you ever owed someone an apology but refused to apologize to them? Yeah. Do you ever regret worrying too much about things you can't control? Yes. Well, actually, yeah, I worry about a lot of shit I wish I didn't. Do you ever feel like your negativity brings other people down? Yes. I have a lot of negativity. Do you ever regret not standing up for yourself when you feel you've been wrong? Yes. Do you feel like you let others influence your decision making too much? Yes. I can't make up my own mind. Do you ever wish that you lived a more honest life? Yes, I do. Has your dishonesty ever caused someone else to suffer? Yes. Have you ever had someone leave your life before you had the chance to tell them something important? Yes. Do you ever feel like you prioritize people in your life that are unworthy of your time? No. Who the fuck am I to say someone else is unworthy of my time? What the fuck? How self-centered do you think I am? Jesus. Do you ever feel like you prioritize your own wants before those who need you most? Yes. Fuck, I do. I don't know if I actually do it, but I certainly feel like I do it, so yes. God damn it. Do you ever feel like you spend too much time working towards something you're not truly passionate about? Well, yes, that's what having a job is, isn't it? God. Do you feel like you're living up to your full potential? I was in the talented and gifted program in elementary school, honors classes all throughout middle and high school, and in high school, I was in college classes. And now, I work at a box factory. So, yes. Do you ever let your fears stop you from pursuing things that you truly want? Stop you from pursuing things you truly want. Yes, of course. Have you ever refused to try something because you were afraid that you would fail? Yes. Have you ever been attracted to someone but refused to let them know because you were afraid of being rejected? Yes. I'm afraid of a lot of shit. Can you stop bringing it up? Do you ever feel as though you're chasing the wrong things in life? What am I chasing? Actually, no. Going after a paycheck to, make money and keep living. Going after friends. I'm going after shit that I want. Shit that would help me move forward. Shit that I think would help me move forward. So, no. Do you ever feel like you spend so much time planning for the future that you ignore the present? Yes, definitely. Do you feel like your friends and family like you more than you like them? Yeah, probably. Have you ever loved a pet more than your family? No. I love my pet. I love pets. Don't get me wrong, but not more than my family. I'm sorry. My family will be around longer. Do you ever make up excuses to get out of going to an event instead of just telling the person who invited you that you just don't want to go? Yeah, yeah. Do you ever feel like you spend more time with technology than you do building stronger bonds with your friends and family? Yes, I do. I'm on a computer right now, as I have been for hours. Have you ever defended someone that you shouldn't have? No, I don't really defend people that much. And if I do, trust me, I have a damn good reason for it. Do you sometimes have a hard time admitting when you're wrong? Yes, I do. Do you ever place the blame for your personal failures on someone or something else? Yes. Don't remind me. Have you ever accused someone of something with no real evidence to back it up? No, I like having evidence. Even at work with the people who work on the machine I operate, I will check every possible thing that could be fucking up before blaming one of the people. So no. Have you ever had sex with someone whom you know you shouldn't have? I haven't had sex, so no. Have you ever had any kind of relationship with someone whom you know you shouldn't have? No. Have you ever let a relationship degrade because you're afraid of being honest, being the one to break up with someone? No, I have not. No. Do you ever feel like you take better care of your own health? Yes, of course. I definitely could, trust me. Have you ever let someone else take the blame for something you did? Yeah, I'm sure I have. Have you ever acquired something that you didn't really want just because someone else wanted it? No. I get the shit I want and what I want. That's it. Do you ever feel like you're not living up to others' expectations? Yes, of course. Have you ever walked out of someone's life without any explanation? No, I don't believe I have. Do you ever feel like you focus more on the negative aspects of your life and what you don't have rather than being grateful for what you do have? Yes, I do. And I wish I would stop. Have you ever witnessed someone being wrong but didn't have the courage to stand up and fight for them? Yes. And finally, is it done? Do you feel like you're a good person? Such a simple question, and it's one of the few things that gave me pause. Fuck. What is a good person? Someone who does good actions and deeds, or someone who lives their life? What? If I have to sit here and think about what a good person is, because I'm not sure, I'm going to say no. Very interesting. That concludes the ending to your examination. In your mind, I have dug myself a hole. Huh? Oh, he's saying he dug a hole in my mind. Okay. I will analyze your answers very carefully, and now it's time for me to gaze into your soul. Alright, I'm done with that. This is preposterous. This simply cannot be. I've expected every potential outcome, but yours seems to have evaded even me. Destiny? I fucking doubt that. I was prepared to tell you of your fate, to play upon your fear, to break the worst news to you, to plant seeds of doubt within your ear. But as I've asked you to be honest with me, I must in turn be just as honest with you. For as much as I wish to lie, I am forever shackled to the truth. From what I can deduct, from deep within, from everything you've shared with me. In return, I shall share this with you. This is what I see. Well now, you just might be one of the most pleasant souls to ever walk this earth. Bullshit! The problem is, you're afraid of opening it. What the fuck? Isn't this like the second one in a row? I don't remember what the first and second one specifically said, but I feel like I've heard this before. When I say the real you, I don't mean the you that your family and friends know. I mean the you that only someone you could trust with your deepest secrets would ever get to see. You see, you're actually a pretty amazing individual, but you think people are going to judge you way too hard to see if they knew you completely. My advice to you would be to open yourself up a bit and actually show the deepest parts of you more freely. You know, I don't know if they're all supposed to say the same shit or if there are other endings that I just haven't gotten to, but come on, what the fuck? Even the parts of yourself that you may think people would find very unlikable. You'd be shocked just how many others are exactly like you, but you're never going to find out unless you take the time to open up to new souls. If you can master this little trait and feel more comfortable opening up, then an entirely new world of opportunity will open up to you as well. I think you'll be very surprised just how much of a positive impact this can have on your life going forward. I hope this information helps you achieve your goals. Your secret word is revelation. Remember this word. This will come in handy. Once again, another interesting game. It says that I should be telling me something very special. I don't know what I was given before. The result was the same as something you got previously. Would like you to add the phrase twin words next to your secret word in the comments. If you receive an entirely new outcome, that means you've got multiple layers of things to work on in the journey, or you may just have an extra layer of depth to your personality. But only you will know the answer to that. You've answered hundreds of questions, and yeah, that sounds about right. You found deeper meanings, you've been enlightened, and you've helped others find enlightenment. Many people have wondered just what the test series is truly about, but it's simple. The answers are always so much more simple than we believe them to be. The test is about you. The reflection in your darkened screen. The one who seeks the answers. The person who seeks answers. More than being about the answers, the test is more so about the questions. It's about making you think. It's about encouraging you to open up and admit that you're human. Just as human as everyone else. The test is about unity. The test is about compassion. The test is about bringing people together and showing the world that we're not so different after all. Look at all the secret words that have been left in the comments. Look at all the thousands of people who are just like you. We all feel so lonely sometimes. We all feel flawed. We all feel pain. But that's because every single one of us is human. The world judges one another based on so many variables, but they're the most hypocritical set of variables to imagine. We judge each other and are judged ourselves by our peers who do the same exact shit. Oh wait, let me change my tone of voice. We judge each other and are judged ourselves by our peers who do the same exact shit that they judge us for in the end. Sorry, that sounded more appropriate. That we judge them for too. You feel flawed because you are flawed. You feel afraid because you have the right to be. You feel overwhelmed because the world is overwhelming. Depression is overwhelming. Anxiety is overwhelming. Our problems are overwhelming. Suicide is an epidemic. We are losing loved ones before their time, and any one of us can fall in the hardest times in our lives at any given moment. We can lose everything we know and love instantly and unexpectedly. But one thing that we are not is alone. You are never alone. We're all flawed because we're all human. We're all scared because we're all human. We all fight these battles every single day because we're all human. But you never have to feel alone in your fight. Look at all the secret words that have been gathered that match yours. Look at all the words that don't match yours. Perhaps those people are going through struggles that you have yet to experience or know nothing about. And perhaps some others know not of yours either. But don't judge those who are struggling. Help them, just as you'd wish to be helped in your time of need. Need a drink real quick, give me a sec. Don't be afraid to ask for help and reach out to those who are. Everyone is suffering. Some of us just suffer quieter than others. We are all in this together. The test series has helped bring so many people together and make so many people feel less alone. We've read your comments, and others are free to do so as well. We've read about how these games have helped you. We've read about how much positivity they've spread. We've read how many people say that their lives are forever changed. And I'll tell you one thing. If even one life was saved in the process of this social experiment, then it was worth conducting. And every single one of you that left a comment is a hero. By leaving comments, you help spread the message out to others. You help spread a positive light in a very dark time for so many people, and those people have you to thank for it. There are so many people in this world who do nothing for others. They'll continue to do nothing for others. They won't lift a finger to help others around them because they don't understand that someone is suffering just as much as they are. They're just too afraid to open up about it. But not us. We've all opened up quite a lot, haven't we? We were brave enough to answer these questions that so many people fear admitting to. We were brave enough to take a chance and leave a secret word as a symbol of our participation. And for that, Random Studios would like to thank you, not only placing your name in the credits at the end of the game so the world knows your good deeds and spreading the word and participating, but we've also got another surprise for you. Everyone who has left a comment on our titles and continues to do so on future titles will be put into the credits of our new massive project that we've been working on. But that's not the good part. We'll also be going through and selecting names from those who leave comments on all of our titles and putting their names right into the actual game storyline, whether it be a special item, a piece of lore, or a character named after them, and much more. You've contributed your time and energy and helped others in need. We want to make sure you're commemorated for your efforts and get the admiration you deserve. Now, as far as your secret words go, your secret words will play a pivotal role in our new project. You will plug your secret words into different parts of your journey when they are requested of you, and they will alter the game in a way uniquely set for your specific words. This is an RPG where every choice matters, where every decision you make changes something about your session. This is an RPG that focuses on every human emotion and the decision we make and how those decisions make us feel. Keep an eye out in the future for our main project, Chasing Demons, where every NPC from all of our titles will be represented with a storyline and the world will get to see how they all tie in together. Chasing Demons. You help shape it, you help make it what it is, and we will be sure to continue to add more and more players into the lore and gameplay as we read more and more of the comments left on our titles all the way up until its official release. And again, to commemorate those who participated across all of our titles, we will be periodically selecting names from all of our titles. Thank you so much for everything you've done for us and everything you continue to do for the world. We greatly appreciate your feedback and support. We've read every single review and comments left for us. From the bottom of our hearts, thank you for everything you do, and thank you for playing, and thank you for contributing your secret words to our projects. I am loving these games. These games even say one life's all worth it. Fuck. Okay. So this looks like it's just going to keep going. You know, it looks like it's just saying thank you. We're trying to help people. We're trying to do this. We're trying to do that. I will say I do like their mission. I like what they're trying to do. If you want to read this, go ahead and read it. Personally, I've done a lot of reading and I'm tired. I need to get to sleep pretty soon. But please do read this. It's going to keep fast forwarding through it. Pause it if you need to. Just, keep going. Okay, Markiplier, hey! I don't watch much of his, but I do know that. Thank you for being you, and we really hope you get to punch a nun at some point in the near future. Oh my god, what is it with them and wanting to punch nuns? Oh, I didn't see that. If you enjoyed the test show you have to offer them, we believe you'll love the place out of the testing chamber. Those things. Okay. Advertising their other games, which I do intend to play. I have all of them bought and downloaded. I just haven't listened to or played them. I will get to it. Just be patient. Revelation and Chasing Demons. Right. Alright. Well, thank you all for watching. Hang on a minute.